ready for the day, and Mike's already tearing stuff apart.
You're walking out here, I was just thinking about how I used to harass my next door neighbor, the Assistant Attorney General of the state of Alaska. When I'd see him in the morning leaving for work, I would yell across the neighborhood, "Sexy man!" I just started thinking about harassing that very professional man.
Very professional man. Sounded like the bumper caught it.
Yeah, probably up underneath or something. Well, I'll never find it ever again.
So I was just saying, I'm coming out, gonna get the Jeep loaded up, and I see Mike out here just tearing apart. What do you got going on, Mike?
Well, so the Winch is a factory warranty on for the Ram, and it's no longer in the factory bumper. It's actually in the third bumper now, and the new configuration, something about it, it's not working. So we're gonna go see the guys at the warranty booth because we spent all morning talking to technical support, and they said Ram sucks, so we're gonna just convert it to a regular warranty system instead of the wiring from Ram because it's not working anymore. So we got to get this thing going because I like to get stuck, and Cooper doesn't like to always be the guy that recovered me.
I don't mind. It's actually entertaining, so it's no problem. But we do want to have the winch working right, so let's work on that.
This right here is not on a standard worn winch. So this solenoid pack is part of the standard worn winch, but this, I think, is the thermal protection unit that is causing the problems. That is a Ram part exclusive.
Tell us what we're doing. And
well, first off, the first thing we're doing is we're sweating profusely, but still working on the winch here. We stopped by the Warren booth, and they gave us parts to hopefully fix it. So shout out to Warren, excellent service. Hopefully this gets us going so we can go do dumb stuff out on the trails, but it's already a scorching day, which is awesome.
yeah, that big ball in the sky right there in Utah, it is a
Not forgiving.
hot, sweaty time.
Now we're just doing the old swap over on everything to hopefully make this work. The good news is they gave us the newer, updated version of this stuff, so who knows, it could possibly work better. The main thing is we just want it to work, period. If not, they said they have some brand new winches they'd be willing to sell me, so we'll get it fixed somehow.
All right, so we're doing a little bit of ingenuity going on here. We're
Alaskan engineer.
We're bypassing this. So this is like a little thermal protector thing that Power Wagon Ram puts into their winches to prevent the batteries from draining too low or whatever. And supposedly this is a pretty common issue with these. So we're bypassing that, just going straight like a normal winch would be, and hoping that helps. All right, Mike, what did we just figure out?
So we were checking the Deutsch pins on this connector, and we noticed there was no continuity in here, and I gave it a little tug, and turns out it wasn't attached at all.
At all.
You can see there's wire in there, so it actually snapped off.
Yeah, but look.
There. It wasn't connected inside.
Yeah.
I mean, excellent time at Trail Hero. We're having so much fun.
We're doing good. This is part of it, man.
All right, everybody, so we're here at Trail Hero. I wanted to circle back on the Warren thing. First off, I did talk a little trash about Warren on Instagram, but I was trying to get some attention so we could get some help, and it did get some attention. And Warren, I apologize for that. I love you guys. But more importantly, came down here to their booth at Trail Hero before they were even open. These guys were exceptional to us. They helped us. I mean, bent over backwards to everything they could. So if you want the Happy Hendrix opinion, save your money. Go buy Warren. It's worth it. Customer support's worth it. And they got the new line coming out. The XD line replaces the Xeon line. It looks exceptional. When we get done building the wrecker, I'm sure you're going to see some XD stuff on there. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to them again. I did talk a little bit of trash, but I wanted to get attention, and it got enough attention. So Warren, thank you. I love you. Please don't hate me. Let's be friends. All right. We wanted to go back to the sand here. There's a bench and a American flag. And so we wanted to go check that American flag and bench area out. But then we wanted to go beyond that. What is beyond that? Looked like there was some pretty cool stuff, and so that's where we're heading. What up, everybody? We made it out to our flag here. As you can see, Old Glory is flying behind the Power Wagon. To be honest, going in and out of the sand dunes is probably one of the funner things. That thing's pretty sweet. This little buggy over here on like 24s or something is gangster. They'd have to build this around me to fit in it. See, I mean, all these buggies and are cool.
This is not practical at all.
This don't survive in Alaska. Let's go out to the glacier in February in this.
No. Let's go anywhere in Alaska at any time.
Let's go to Boulder in this in the middle of. Let's go to Boulder in this in the middle of summer when the water crossings are their deepest.
You drown. butt.
This guy would be under the water. There's a lot of sweet rigs, but this one here. Oh yeah, you got to go to SEMA. You must be cool. That's what I was pointing over there about. The sweetest rig is the Bone Stalker.
That'd be like me rolling up here in my TJ.
Right? I like the excursion. I like seeing the big boys here.
Yeah.
There's a K5 Blazer up on the trailer there. Nice.
Yeah, a little RC car.
My man. BDW Racing. I'll fix that, I'm probably wrong. This gentleman has some titles. Under his belt. This is a very capable rig that has brought home a lot of trophies. Currently, we are trying to figure out, he was asking me if I could fit in here, and I don't think I can. But we're talking about maybe going for a buggy ride. And do my first buggy ride, and that thing, to take a ride in a championship buggy.
He's got a whole stack of credentials behind him and has all the reasons in the world
17.
to not only be in tomorrow's LCQ, out competing at all the contests that are going on, and now he's on the big stage here with the LCQ. And I personally want nobody else other than Braxton to make it in. However, he'll be competing against these two gentlemen. No stranger to Trail Hero. Both of them have been also. Logan, have you been in a Trailbreaker? Logan has not been in a Trail Hero. Tyler has been in a Trailbreaker. Again, extensive competition careers, and now they're out, obviously out running trails too, but now